Tamara de Lempicka, an iconic figure in the Art Deco movement, lived a life as bold and striking as her works of art. Known for her sophisticated and sensual portraits of women, Lempicka's style not only revolutionized the art world, but also had a lasting impact on the world of fashion. Her paintings, rich in modernist elegance, captured the spirit of the 1920s and 30s with their sleek lines, luxurious color schemes, and confident portrayals of the human form. But Lempicka's influence stretched far beyond the canvas, affecting not only art, but the way we think about glamour and style today. In this exploration of her life, artistic evolution, and impact, we uncover how her work influenced the realms of fashion, design, and cultural trends. Tamara de Lempicka was born Tamara Maria Gorska in 1898 in Warsaw, Poland, into an aristocratic family. From an early age, she was exposed to luxury and high society, which later became a prominent theme in her art. However, it wasn't just wealth and privilege that shaped her future. Lempicka's education in Paris at the Académie de la Grande Chaumière and other prestigious schools of the time shaped her artistic sensibilities, blending classical techniques with modern experimentation. Her early years also coincided with the tumultuous period of the Russian Revolution. After her parents' divorce, Lempicka's mother moved to St. Petersburg, where the young Tamara was further exposed to the elite's decadent lifestyle. With the outbreak of revolution, the family was forced to flee, marking the beginning of Lempicka's complex and cosmopolitan life. In the 1920s, Lempicka moved to Paris, where she fully embraced the vibrant, post-WWI cultural scene. The city became a hub for the modernist movement, and Lempicka's work fit seamlessly within it. She was introduced to the Art Deco style, which emphasized sleek, geometric forms and the elegance of luxury, all of which were reflected in her work. One of Lempicka's defining characteristics was her use of clean lines and smooth surfaces. She became known for her portrayal of the modern woman, strong, self-assured, and independent, often in bold, luxurious settings. Her work was full of striking, sensual figures, often leaning into a form of modernist eroticism that captured the spirit of the Roaring Twenties. Her first major success came with her 1925 painting La Tunique Rose, a portrait that solidified her place within the Art Deco movement. The painting's subject, a fashionable woman draped in soft pink, demonstrates Lempicka's mastery of form, her clear, smooth brushstrokes, and her ability to infuse art with a sense of glamour. Lempicka's ability to capture the sensuality, sophistication, and mystery of her female subjects became one of her trademarks. Her models were often strong, confident women, no passive beauties here. These women exuded power, autonomy, and independence, reflecting the social changes that were taking place at the time. Her portraits were not only aesthetically beautiful, but also conveyed a sense of modern womanhood. Her subjects were often depicted with angular features, strong postures, and bold expressions. She focused on transforming women into symbols of sexual power, thus redefining femininity in a way that resonated with the liberated attitudes of the 1920s. While Lempicka's paintings made a profound impact on art, they also influenced the world of fashion. Her portrayal of women, sleek, powerful, and elegant, was embodied in the fashionable women of her time. The combination of elegance and sensuality in Lempicka's artwork mirrored the spirit of the 1920s, where fashion moved toward an androgynous, streamlined look. Lempicka herself was a fashion icon, known for her chic, impeccably tailored outfits and her bold personality. She exuded the glamour and sophistication of the world she painted, and her personal style became as iconic as her art. Her wardrobe often featured tailored jackets, fur stoles, and the elegance that matched her famous paintings, making her a figure to emulate for the fashionable women of her day. Her influence also extended to the fashion industry's most important designers. The daring use of form, color, and geometry that was present in her artwork served as an inspiration to the designers of the time, who sought to break free from the Victorian and Edwardian constraints and embrace modern, forward-thinking aesthetics. The geometric shapes and vibrant colors she used mirrored the Art Deco patterns that became integral to fashion and design during the early 20th century. As the world moved into the 1930s, Lempicka's style evolved. The streamlined forms that defined her early Art Deco works gave way to a more introspective, softer approach. This period marked her shift from the bold, powerful depictions of women to more intimate and personal expressions. Despite the change in style, Lempicka's paintings still retained their vibrancy and allure. However, as her career progressed, the commercial success she once enjoyed began to decline. The rise of surrealism and abstract art during the 1930s shifted the art world's focus, and Lempicka's more classical, representational work was seen as somewhat old-fashioned. However, her legacy would not fade entirely. Even in the post-World War II period, when the art world turned its back on traditional forms, Lempicka's iconic portraits and vibrant colors continued to resonate. In the 1940s and beyond, Lempicka continued to paint, though much of her later work lacked the resonance of her earlier achievements. After moving to the United States, she lived a quieter life, focusing more on portraiture than the bold, sensual works that had made her famous. Despite this, her influence continued, particularly as the art world began to revisit and reassess the Art Deco period in the latter half of the 20th century. Tamara de Lempicka's work continues to be celebrated for its boldness, sensuality, and elegance. Her influence on fashion, art, and culture endures, and her legacy as one of the most distinctive artists of the Art Deco period is firmly established. Through her paintings, she captured the essence of an era and continues to inspire new generations of artists and designers who seek to evoke the glamour, confidence, and sophistication of the 1920s and 30s.